It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off.
Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But jeez, you couldn't start any better.
To kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
That one's complete right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
13 yards. And the Bills first down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cook takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 5-yard line.
Half 85.
And he fakes the spike. And he hauls in the touchdown. The fake spike works. The Bills break the tie here in the first. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Chargers 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He dodged the tackle. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First and 10 from the 32. Now here he goes on the boot. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now give left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on second and goal.
Brings up second and
Hey, I
goal.
get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Panther 11, 19.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
The second down pass. Intercepted by the Bills.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. From his own end zone, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Oh, he got free. He stays up. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play.
They'll go. Allen. Throwing the out route complete. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. This one's caught. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers trim the lead to 1. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing here, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Allen on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now a 4th down staring right at him. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he needed 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
19 Tiger.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Flush out now to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one's good to McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
That's another Chargers.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. We're all knotted up at 14. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Racing down the left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Panthers 60. Panthers. Ready?
They'll try with the wideout. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Drops it off to Cook. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Pass play on 1st and 10. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Offense to the line fast.
19 target. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd down from the gun. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this. Down to the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on. Ready, go.
Hand off to the back. Getting good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
The line of scrimmage.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And it's 4th down.
Ryland on for the field goal. A 43.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319! Alert, alert, alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one touchdown inside the 30. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Allen to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. Tackle 8 at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air again. Allen. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a one-score game before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Chargers 24, Bills 20.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Airing it out to start this drive. It's his running back. And they'll take him down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So first down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Handoff now from the gun. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 3.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So they're left facing third and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 lock, come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 6,
Throw here, third down. And he's got it, it's in close. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out at halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Has this at the 6. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now with Allen. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now here's third and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
It's a nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Ready.
Running this one left. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcat, 60. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Chargers.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
19 Tiger. Get it. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. Bringing their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Underfoot.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. There he goes again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lead by 14.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers lead by 15 now.
To kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Chargers nearly take it back for a pick six, but he stopped at the very last moment.
First down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
back-to-back runs, stopped short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy, now they're facing 4th and goal. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Charger ball. The Bolts just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Man, they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Come on. 50 by 6. Trap 50. Go street. Check.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down to the end zone.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over until it's over.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
He's not their bell cow. He's certainly not their breakaway type of runner. But he got the job done. He simply had to get forward, reach the 1st down before the defense could knock him back.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Allen on 3rd and short. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now Allen. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He's going to try another deep one here. That's cut at the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score, Chargers 38, Bills 30.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers lead by 15 now.
45. Bills 30. Chad Ryland.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Allen on 3rd down. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Chased out to his right. Going deep down the near sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go now.
Back to the well again. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick by Ryland is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Ready.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
70, step one.
Running it after the penalty. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 10-yard
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run now on second down. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Len McConkey with a touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers grow the lead now to 22 points.
52. Bills 30.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
To kick off.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got to keep moving quick here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Bills.
Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action now with Allen. This connects with Higgins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air again, Allen. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Oh, Allen loses it! Picked up by the Chargers. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call, contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the two teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win,